DMI show, underground lyrical killer. It's the whole DMI show, DMI show.
Yo, what is up, everybody? This is the Hulk DMI show. I am Hulk DMI, and I am here with my boy WildWildWes. What's up, Wes?
Hey, you already know what it is.
Yeah, what's up, man? Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about who you are?
It's your boy, WildWildWes, and I basically do everything. Me and whole DMI have collaborated on a couple projects, so you might have seen my name floating around here and there. If you haven't, Google that shit, because I'm about to pop up in that bitch. But I dropped full-length movie. I've already dropped a book. I've dropped a full studio album. I've sold a piece of art in a gallery. I just all around do art to its fullest.
Right. So, what are some of your influences? What got you into wanting to do all this stuff?
Oh, perfect. So, two people that I always go back to that I really inspire me to really start doing music in general, but just art has always been a thing for me. I don't know, it kind of gets me out of life itself. You know what I'm saying? Just in a different realm that I can just chill instead of having to worry about the day-to-day bullshit.
Right.
But
I feel that.
But the two artists that really I wanted to start doing hip hop, I grew up really in like a church scene, like going to church every Sunday, shit like that. So really I grew up on country music because my mom, I'm from the South, she's not like a huge fan of hip hop, that kind of thing. But slowly I started to get into hip hop as I got older. Like I know the first hip hop I actually heard, I had this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh rap CD. And it was just like fucking like basically comical ass rap about Yu-Gi-Oh shit and whatever.
Yeah.
But the people that really put me on was Sons of Provo, if you know who they are. Again, I grew up in a church environment, but they're Mormon rappers. They had a cool ass song that was basically about cuss words, but without cussing. So they were like, dang, fetch, what the holy scrud, HE double, hockey six, that's freaking flipping crud. And like when I was a little kid, to me, that was like, damn, they're fucking killing it. And then T-Pain, I remember I had a nice stereo system that I would always listen to going to sleep. And then that was like kind of the start of me listening to hip hop 95.1 and shit. And T-Pain was just popping at that time, like Buy You a Drink, I'm in Love with a Stripper, shit like that. And I was just like, God damn, this dude is fucking like his vibe, the way he slings his words and shit like that. He's just fucking killing it. So really those two people, Sons of Provo, and they're a group, and then T-Pain are like the two that really.
Nice. Yeah, I think isn't it T-Pain from Florida too?
I don't know if he is. That'd be crazy.
I'm pretty sure both of you guys are from Florida. I might be wrong, but I think T-Pain's from Florida.
Hell yeah. I'd have to look that up, but yeah, I've always just really been into T-Pain. Even on some of his shittier tracks, I'm still like diehard T-Pain.
Yeah. So, where do you see yourself moving forward now as far as music goes, musically?
Man, that's a weird question because for me, it's never really about going forward. It's about doing something new that everyone else isn't doing. That's why whenever I do my project, exactly, my songs, my anything, it's all about being Wild Wild West. You know, a lot of people, they like to flow with what's popular or who's doing this, who's doing what. But my thing has always been like, I'm doing me. Whether anyone else doesn't agree with it or hates on it or what, like when I first started doing art or music in general, no one was vibing with it. Like my mom was like, do some real shit. Fuck, this is wasting your time. You know, my brother and everyone, they thought it was a fucking joke. But then, not even a couple months into doing it, my brother's playing my fucking songs at his work on the line while they're cooking and shit. My mom is fucking showing people at work my videos and stuff. And now she's supporting me like I do food reviews and stuff like that, spicy and sour food reviews on my YouTube. And she's running up a check at the grocery store, getting me shit she finds. Like, so it went from nobody wanted me to do this shit because just fuck it to when they seen my artistic vision to it's like, damn, this dude is fucking killing it.
Right, right. Yeah, and I seen that you were doing the food reviews. What made you want to start doing that?
Well, all right, so I gotta backtrack a little bit. I said I'm not really with like the shit that's popular or on top or whatever, but um, I wanted to do something to give my fans daily content because I was putting out music and I was putting out freestyles and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I want something to put out daily content because I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not popping enough. Like last year, I went from like 150 YouTube subscribers to 1,100
Oh wow.
because I was staying on top of it, just boom, 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 dropping video, and just quantity really.
Pushing yourself.
Exactly. And so I was just like, I noticed that while I was scrolling through, when you're on Facebook and shit, you're looking at reels and stuff, just scrolling. And I just noticed like everyone's doing food shit, any kind of food reviews, all kinds of shit. And what was really popular was, oh, fucking spicy challenges, like how many fucking peppers with hot sauce and tahini and all this other random shit you can fucking stuff in your mouth. And then I seen a sour dude doing the same thing, like a whole bunch of sour shit that he can put in his mouth or whatever. And I was just like, well, obviously sour stuff and spicy stuff is popular right now. And I'm good with sour stuff, but I fucking suck at spicy stuff. Like literally my stomach turns and fucking shit like that. And I was like, maybe that's probably something interesting for people to see. Me fucking act like a little bitch eating spicy shit and then,
Yeah, I mean, shit. If anything, you start chugging, bottles of hot sauce or something, start throwing up everywhere.
Yeah, so that's,
A real
I was
show.
and I figured that's the easiest thing that I can do. There's millions of spicy shit, millions of sour shit dropping daily, and it's just the easiest for me to give someone a daily review. Even if I don't like review it, sometimes I'm just like, oh, Valentine's is around the corner. I'll just like video it and be like, yo, what do you think about this product? Is it any good? Would you get this for your love? It's $3.25. No? Yes? Leave it in the comments. Peace out. And it's a
Yeah.
20-second video, but I'm still putting out content for that day. And some of those videos that are only 10 seconds, 20 seconds are hitting 1,000 views and shit.
Hmm. So have you done the Pocky one chip challenge yet?
No, actually, I have a plan, like an algorithm plan for my YouTube based on subscribers. If I reach a certain goal, then I'm gonna do like they have these fucking sour pickle balls, some weird shit that everyone says tastes like ass, basically. And so when I hit like 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do that review. When I hit like 100,000, I'm gonna do the one chip challenge. Like I have a little tier thing that I'm gonna, when I reach that goal, then I'm gonna do the, you know what I'm saying?
What's something you would definitely not eat? Something you're not going to do any kind of review of anytime soon.
Oh man, there's a lot of shit that I keep thinking like this was a bad idea to start. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a super picky eater, so there's really honestly a lot of things. I keep hearing something in the grass, like there's a snake or some shit behind me.
Yeah, there was some guy walking around behind you with a mask, but I didn't want to say nothing. I thought it was one of your friends.
Nah, but yeah, probably kimchi, honestly,
Yeah.
because that's supposed to be spicy and sour, but reading up on it and like hearing people talking about it in videos and shit, it's just straight bacteria. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not trying to put no fucking fermented bacteria shit in my mouth, but I found like a ramen that's like kimchi flavored that I might do just so I can kind of slide that review in there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not an expert on kimchi. I don't know a lot about it at all, but I think it's good bacteria that's in it. I think it's just like fermented cabbage, and it's good bacteria
Yeah,
that
I know,
contains
but
bad bacteria.
it's just kind of like the word bacteria, you know, like I'm such a picky eater. It's the same as like a lot of people like their fucking steak still fucking pumping on the plate. My
Yeah,
shit, if it ain't gray, if it ain't cooked all the way well done, like I want my shit gray. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eating no pink out that bitch.
yeah. That's what's up, man. So I know you talked a little bit about you've made movies before. You know, you want to talk a little bit more about the movies and what you're doing with that?
Yeah, okay, well, you know about one, the document on the run that you were in personally. I reached out to you, got you in that shit.
Right,
But
right.
my first one I did during the pandemic, because I was taking an opportunity. A lot of people weren't filming because they just solely couldn't. You couldn't film because you had to have a lot of permits and rights and all that. And I was like, damn, this is an opportunity. And it actually worked out. I got a lot of famous actors and actresses and stuff like that in this. Basically, I was able to put together literally a full length movie in a couple of months. I got it on Roku TV. It's not currently on Roku any TV anymore because the lady that put it on there passed away due to COVID, unfortunately. So RIP to her.
Oh wow.
And but yeah, it did that. I got it on Facebook. That's where I originally posted it, but I finally was able to get it on my YouTube. It took years to figure out how to get it on. I think the reason was I wasn't high enough on YouTube to post a video that big. So once I finally got like 1,000
Hmm.
subscribers, they would let me post a bigger video type of thing. And yeah, so I did that, and I'm currently working on another movie. If anyone's interested, and it's going to be a horror movie, and I don't want to give away too much of it because I don't want, you know, someone to take this idea and run with it, basically. But I'm doing a horror movie based on horrors and your worst fucking fears.
Nice. So are you making a movie? Or are you starting it, or how's it work?
The above, my last one, I was more of the dude pulling the strings behind, like getting everyone going, figuring out the scenes, directing it, that kind of thing, getting everyone together type of thing. I was more of that type of dude. And of course, I acted in it. But this one, I'm actually going to be acting it. I'm going to be editing it. I'm going to be doing everything myself. That's why it's taking a lot longer than the previous one. This one is probably going to be a few years in the making. It's not going to be like the last one we dropped in like 3 months. It was like a remarkable, you know, not a lot of people can do a feat like that.
Yeah. And so when you're doing these, what's your favorite part? Would you be like behind the camera, you know, doing this with that?
You're breaking up a little bit.
And what part can the movies do to the movie?
Oh, I like acting the most, honestly, because I've actually acted in a movie that's been in theaters. I've acted in a couple of productions. I want to try to get into more if possible. The movie that was in theaters is called Soulhood Prime. You can go check it out. It's by my dude Los 2K. And
Okay.
yeah, that was in AMC theaters. I got to go see the preview. It was pretty sick. And yeah, I like acting the most, but I really just took it upon myself to make my own movie because, again, like I said, when I first started doing art, period, I had a bucket list of art goals. I was just like, you know, I want to, mainly I like to rap and do music in general, but I had a list of art goals that I wanted to do with that. I was like, I want to drop an album. I want to sell a piece of artwork, like a physical piece of artwork in a gallery. I'd like to do a book, my own movie, a comic, a fucking A video game. I just had a full list, and I'm actually near the end of that bucket list now. I'm almost complete with the things that when I started I wanted to do.
What next you haven't done yet?
Well, I got the comic book that I said will be out in a couple of months. That's one of the things. And then a video game is the big one that, like the last one I need to do. And then one that I added recently that I'd like to do is kind of like the cherry on top to all my artist goals. I'd kind of like to have like an action figure, a Wild Wild West action figure.
Would make your figure?
Yeah, so like my artist character, I don't know if you've seen on my artist page, Wild Wild West on Facebook. I got like my actual physical picture has like the gesture and my appearance, like how I look. That's the type of figure that I'd kind of like to get printed out. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I think your service is cutting
Oh.
out or something.
Is it? No, it's good on my end.
I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, man.
It just looks like you're doing that fucking polish challenge on my ass, where you
Yeah,
pretend
maybe.
like you're fucking frozen.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, I tried, but you caught me. So before we go, is there any other things you want to talk about? Any other things you got coming up? Something you want to promote?
Yeah, I got a battle coming up in Bars Battle Rap League. Shout out to Tom Bland against a dude named Chaotic. I was talking about I'm trying to get back into the battle scene. It's online battle rap, but Bars is the largest online battle rap. Like they got people from KOTD, King of the Dot, in Bars, so it's the biggest online battle group, and they actually keep mad stats. I lost my first one of this year, but I got a second one coming up this month. Yeah, so battle coming up. The comic book again is going to be coming out a couple of months. Shout out to Panther Cat for drawing it out for me. I got an album dropping at the end of this year. I'm trying to do my first album was called Something for Everyone, and basically every track was a different genre. This album is going to follow suit with that, similar, but it's called like a holiday edition basically, and I'm going to have 13 tracks, and each track is going to be a holiday for each month. So January is going to be like New Year's and New Year's Day, and then February is going to be like Valentine's Day, all the way through till the 12th month, December, Christmas, and then the 13th track is going to be a bonus track, which is going to be like a happy birthday song.
Oh, nice.
So basically a holiday album, but usually when you see a holiday album, it's like all Christmas or all Halloween or whatever. But this is going to be a holiday album with all holidays.
Yeah, something to jam all year.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm always just trying to do something different. And that's what I have lined up. And then again, the movie. So if anyone's looking to be a part of a movie, hit me up.
Yeah, how can they contact you for that?
You can either hit me up on Facebook, Wes Smith, or you can hit me up on my artist page, WildWildWes, or you can hit me up on our actual production page, which is Contactless Productions. That's for our movies and shit.
Nice, nice. And before I let you go, man, you have any other hobbies that aren't art related, making music, movies, stuff like that? You know, any other hobbies that you like doing?
Well, on my YouTube, I try to put a little of everything about me. So I'll put, again, I'm doing the battles. I do food reviews. I do actual music. I drop my movies on there, shit like that. But also, I try to drop gameplays. I've been trying to do a lot more recently. So, like cool kills. So I like to play Fortnite a lot when I'm not making art and shit. Fortnite's like my go-to game. That and like
Nice.
Pokemon Go.
Cool, cool. And I mean, I guess
And unboxing videos.
I'm sorry?
And I'm a shoe collector, so I like to do unboxing videos of different shoes that I get.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite kind of shoes?
I like slip-ons the most. They're just the most comfortable and versatile. But as far as ones that I've gotten, I got these Air Force Special Forces Peach Edition. They're like super rare and they look sick as fuck. They're like tactical and stuff. Yeah.
So really any kind of shoes, but I guess you kind of more lean towards like Nikes or
Actually, any kind of shoe, really. I used to. The thing was, when I was in school, people were big on like designer and shit. Like, oh, I got Nike, I got this and that, Puma, whatever. But no one ever clowned me for my shoes. Everyone actually would be like, damn, those are dope and whatever. But really, I would have like some fucking $5 discount shoes that I found somewhere just because they're fucking swagged out. But my mom is like always big on discount, coupon, shit like that. So I would get some cool ass shoes that they wouldn't expect. It didn't matter if it was from Walmart or there was this place I used to always go to called Cotton On. And I don't even know if they're actually a store anymore. But they were called Cotton On.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Places people haven't even heard of. But yeah, they were called Cotton On, and I could get a pair of shoes literally for $5. So I racked up and got like fucking all the colors I could, black, white, all that shit. And I just like, I got like a white pair and spray painted that shit fucking shining gold and shit for my graduation day.
Nice. So let me ask you, man, how do you feel about the music business and how it is now versus how it used to be in the past?
I don't know too much because like for me, like I feel like art is based on the person who made it. No one can really judge art for me, in my opinion. Like everyone has their own opinions. They're like, oh, mumble rap is shit or this is crap or whatever. But for me, it's like the only one who can really judge that art is the person that made it, because you never really understand what the person who made it is thinking or was going through when they made that, because you're not that person that made it.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't really say, like when Mumble first came out, everyone was like, oh, this is trash, look at this new age, blah blah blah. But then people were like bobbing to it, people using it in their TikTok videos, this and that, blah blah blah. That's because people vibe to it, people start to understand what that artist thought or whatever.
Yeah.
It goes the same thing with everything, you know. At first you might think like, oh, this is so fucking stupid, blah blah blah. But then you'll start to notice that you can't really judge any type of art because you don't know. Art is art. It's the same as Van Gogh. He's sought after, people like his shit, but he drew a picture of fucking melted, shitty looking clocks. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the most famous paintings there are.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, before I let you go, I got one more question for you. If you were to recommend everybody right now to check out a song of yours, what song should they listen to first? Which one is your recommendation?
Oh, I'd say April Fools.
April Fools. That's the best one you got.
Help me out with that one. You made the graphic art when I was first making that track. Yeah, it's just, it embodies a lot about me. I like to do big collaborations with a bunch of people on it to give people opportunities to work with bigger name artists. And the thing about me being Wild Wild West, it stands for 2 times wild. Like I'm wild as in like crazy wild, like I can go off the hinges, and then I'm wild like comical. That's just the life I am. So it's like a comical rap song. It really embodies who I am.
Yeah, and I mean also on your April Fool's track, you had a really well-known voice actor on there, right?
Yeah, Carrie Means, and then I also had Sleep Lyrical featuring on it. So 2 dope people, and then I wanted to put other people to be able to work with those people.
Nice, nice. All right, man. Well, I think that about wraps it up for the whole DMI show today. You got anything else you want to tell everybody before you leave?
Yeah, subscribe to Hulk DMI on YouTube. Check out his Facebook page. Check out Wild Wild West if you got a chance on YouTube and on Facebook. That's about it.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it was good having you on the show, man. Looking forward to talking to you in the past, and everybody else listening, man. Go check out Wild Wild West.
It's wild.
All right, man.